Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. A lot of MPs, Labour MPs, have been expressing their woes and their worries about the Labour Party, but in particular about one aspect, which is the net zero. They are hearing a lot of feedback from their constituents, and it's proven to be very, very controversial and unpopular. And even the Labour MPs themselves see the downside and see the problems, but alas, are feeling a little bit powerless. No pun intended, of course. But some have been actively speaking, off the record, as it were, anonymously, and some have been speaking to Dan Hodges, not someone who I particularly think is a great reporter, but nonetheless, he's written a piece and he's explained what these MPs are saying. And apparently, Ed Miliband is this big net zero problem for them. According to these MPs, and well, to one of which was a cabinet member, a lowly cabinet member, it must be said, but Ed Miliband sees himself as Britain's Greta Thunberg. So short, immature, mentally unstable, and prone to fetal alcohol syndrome, it seems. Certainly not the brightest button in the bunch, is he? Well, they think that Keir Starmer has made a huge mistake and they need it rectified. They say that Starmer should never have appointed him as a net zero minister and should never have given him the free rein and the power that he's been given. He wields it like a madman, they say. He's basically it's gone to his head and he's unstoppable and nobody dare say anything to him. He's trying to ride roughshod over procedure, both at Parliament and within the party, and he's sticking his nose into departments where he's not supposed to be. He's using his position to overwrite policy in every single government department, and they're fed up with it. And they want him gone. And of course, this is going to be controversial in its own right. It's going to be an embarrassment to Starmer. And the only way he can deal with it, I suppose, is either he fires Miliband, which he won't do because he's appointed him and it make him look weak, or pressure is brought on Miliband to resign. But there'll be no or very little way of doing it. Miliband has no shame. He came back after eating a bacon sandwich like a shit animal. And if that doesn't embarrass him, nothing else will. And surely he listens to his own voice. Makes you wonder why he'd go into politics sounding the way he does. But there we have it. So he's being rejected now by his own MPs and cabinet members. How long can it be before Miliband is ousted? Will there be a vote of confidence in him? Will there be a vote of confidence in Starmer? Although we've covered that Starmer's time in office is, possibly coming to an end after the WASPy women vote. That'll change everything, of course. And at that point, Miliband will be gone because whoever takes over is absolutely sure to get rid of the nutter. Thanks very much. Bye.